The fifth problem with personality tests is that you must believe people don't have free will. You have to believe that your personality is outside of your control. If you believe in free will, in adapting to your circumstances, and in personal responsibility, you need to look elsewhere, except for entertainment. The underlying premise of a personality test is that you are what the label says you are, and that you are highly unlikely to change. Of the 7 major approaches to personality, only 3 reject free will completely, and only 2 theories maintain that personality is unchangeable. The oldest approach to personality is trait theory. It says that you are born with specific qualities. According to this view, you are impulsive because you inherited an impulsive gene, you have too much yellow bile, or because you were born under an unlucky star. Personality tests are valuable for helping you identify your specific traits because, according to this view, you cannot change who you are. You have no free will to determine your destiny. Your personality was set by the forces of the universe, so testing is for identification only. The tests are usually in forced choice or multiple choice format. They're easy to take and score. Any test that puts you in either-or categories is probably a trait test. A similarly old and yet popular theory is psychoanalysis. According to Freud and his followers, your personality is established early in life. And once established, it is either impossible to change or requires years of therapy to make even modest adjustments. Most personality tests use psychoanalytic explanations, particularly Jung's, to explain the deep hidden motivations of your unconscious mind. Although there are paper and pencil psychodynamic tests, you often get to play with toys, draw in the sand, or make up stories. These tests take longer to give and are harder to score, but interacting with inkblots and drawings are thought to allow you to project your unconscious mind and reveal hidden truths. Personality tests are often thought as clinical aids, and not for popular consumption. If you are a believer in trait or psychoanalytic theory, personality tests would be a common tool. Reversing it, if you accept the results of personality tests, you are probably accepting the underlying assumptions of Hippocrates and Freud. Other approaches to personality have much less acceptance of personality tests. Behaviorism says it's easy to change your personality, just change your behavior. Since you are how you act, do something different. There's no deep hidden cavern of unconsciousness, and no need for personality traits or tests. You can track your current level of behavior before you begin any changes, and chart your progress, but there are no traits to discover, no categories to fill. It doesn't accept free will as a construct, but behaviorism does emphasize change. You might be the result of stimuli and rewards, but those can be manipulated, even by you. It might not be free will, but it certainly is freedom to change. Humanism takes a more moderate view of personality. Free will and change are much more compatible with it. Humanism maintains your personality is influenced by your youth, but is now independent of it. A problem childhood doesn't doom you to a troubled life. You can grow beyond your difficulties. You can optimize your potential and be fully actualized. Personality tests are often seen as snapshots of where you are now in your maturing. But a snapshot doesn't limit your future growth. A similar view is held by social learning theories. Others influence your life, but you are not helpless. You can learn, adapt, and change. You might have learned unproductive patterns of behavior, but new patterns can be learned. You can change your expectations of life. Personality tests indicate how others have influenced you, but not what you can become. Cognitive tests see personality as patterns of thinking, and existential theories embrace free will totally. Neither sees personality testing as particularly helpful. So the biggest problem with personality testing is its underlying assumptions. If you believe people don't change, you'll love finding traits. If you believe in an unconscious mind, you'll have great fun with inkblots and phallic symbols. But if you believe in choice, free will, and taking charge of your life, you'll restrict your personality testing to Facebook.